oh, we're live on Twitch. And oh, we're live on YouTube. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Hello everybody, how are you doing this evening? You excited to drive some cars? Let me go on there. Let me go on my little TV. How are we doing, people? Oh shit, my headphones are tangled. Yeah. Oh no. Not medium speed. Whoever just said that, I can't read your name. Your name in Twitch is like the exact same color as the the chat background for me. It's just blank. You have to go put on a vinyl to find the vinyl group. So on vinyls, I have made a Mr. V's Garage sticker, which I can show you guys the code for if you ever wanted to represent on your cars in Forza Horizon 6. Highly recommend it as a window sticker, perfect for like a rear window, but you stick it down the side of the car, whatever you want. But yes, I can show you that in a second. But I'll check out the one you've made. There's a good chance it is better than the one I've made. Like, I spent a little while on it, but it's hard to recreate it. Like, I had it like on the second screen. I did my best, but you can't like put an outline on shapes, and so like trying to draw a black outline on things is actually kind of tough in this game. I want a Mr. V football shirt for the summer. Well, funny you should say that, because new merch, which is completely ready to go in the store. I've just been lazy and not done it. Wait, 1 second, guys. 1 second. The next merch drop about to hit the store is the official Mr. V. It's American football, but same thing. The official. This is the home kit. I don't know if you can see. It's got like a subtle detailing in the blue. Lovely stuff. You might have seen some pictures of me wearing the black and white one, which is the away kit as well. But those will be available soon when I remember to put them on the store. I just keep forgetting. I've got too many things to do, man. But I'm doing good, guys. I've had a bit of a day off today. Just 'cause I've been working like so many days in a row, so kind of been chilling today. I did a couple of things. Is this a slutty little crop top? If you buy it small enough, it can be. I don't know, because I bought that. That's the medium. But I also bought it. I've got a small and an extra small, like, as samples. And I was thinking they would be like significantly shorter in the extra small, but it still comes down like to my waist, to the top of my trousers. I wanted it like just below my fucking nipples. Give me a proper like 80s, 70s crop top, man. Anyway, you can make it slutty if you want. Yeah, I've been taking a bit of a day off today. How has your day been? I do appreciate it's a Wednesday, which means most people probably have been at work. Oh, who's texting me? That's fine. I got the maid outfit already. No, we need to hit the donation goal. It's Thursday. Is it Thursday? Fucking hell. That shows you I need a day off. Christ. It's a day in the week. No, I did know it's Thursday. Oh! That reminds me. When I streamed this 2 days ago, I ended up streaming for 7 hours. I can't do that today. Well, I could in theory. But after this stream, I need to go out again to the supermarket. So basically, I was doing some shopping today for a video that's coming out this weekend. I need to get some cheese curds. So I went to a couple of places to try and find them. They're not the most common thing. Like, there's a lot of cheese available in the UK to buy, but cheese curds specifically are not in like every supermarket. And my normal local supermarket doesn't have like a dairy counter. You know when they have like the fish counter and the dairy counter? It doesn't have one of those because it's like a smaller supermarket. So I need to go out to another like 24-hour supermarket this evening after the stream. I didn't want to go at like rush hour. Real people working jobs and finishing at 5 p.m. Ugh. So I need to go buy cheese. I need to go buy cheese when the stream finishes because I then need to film something tomorrow. Homemade cheese curds. No, I'm not gonna fucking churn cream for a video. Christ alive. That must take days. That must take days. Come to Wisconsin. Yeah, it's that's a slightly longer drive than I was planning. Not really like local to me. Yeah. I request you wear the maid outfit. Well, you better add to the donation total on the pre-race live stream. Canada pre-race live stream. I am not going to be on it, I don't believe. But I'm sure the others will be reminding people and keeping track of the goal. But if we reach the goal of, it was £300, not dollars, then you will be seeing some maid dress related content. How far away from the donation goal are you? We're about halfway. Maybe like just under halfway. But yeah, we have about 150 to go. We all want to see cream churning. It's too sensual. It's too sensual. I can't put that on YouTube. I'll get demonetized. Anyway, we are playing some more Forza Horizon today. Again, I was planning, I was intending for this to be relatively chill, just hanging out, drive around. I found out last time that even if you set the radio to streamer mode, that's a lie. And so the last stream got 16 YouTube content ID claims, which means today, no music. So I'd like to earn some money from this. So we're going to be driving on just pure car sounds and also screaming sounds coming from my mouth. But anyway, let's jump in. I was just generally going to progress in the story. I'd like to do a stream, maybe like a completionist stream, just finding all of the marker boards and stuff. But I feel like I should maybe get to like
what's this?
The top level wristband before that. What is this?
Coded an LO engine and can't churn some cheese.
No, I never said can't churn cheese. I said won't churn cheese. I absolutely would fuck that cheese up, man. I would produce the best dairy products you have ever seen in your life. I'd be churning. Milkmaids would only dream like this once in a lifetime generational performance I'd be putting in. But I won't do it because you don't deserve it.
I thought I made you money last time.
No, I did. I do make money from the stream, but obviously like adverts and people are now, you know, watching the previous stream and some dick who made the royalty-free music and sold it to Forza, telling them it was royalty-free and then just lied, is now getting all the money from the ads on the stream. 16 content ID claims. It was a 7-hour stream, to be fair. Luckily, we've got none of those issues on Twitch. Can't catch me on Twitch. Anyway, we're playing some Forza Horizon, which is currently silent. There we go. I was just going to try and progress. You know, level up the wristbands. I'm currently on the green one. So let's see how far we can get today. I'm just going to be doing like races and stuff today. I was going to figure out... I've got this new chair, which you'll hear about in a video very soon, which has like full recline mode. It has a footstool as well, which is pretty cool. And I would play like this if I was playing solo, but I don't know if that's such a good viewing experience if I'm just down here. How do you like my wall? It's very comfortable though. Ooh. Series update. Festival playlist now available. Earn your yellow wristband to access it. And complete challenges and events to earn these cars. Okay, what season is it now? They did say this. With the email when they sent the keys, they sent dates of like when all the seasons start and end. Bro, I forgot what they told me. Also, these cars not equal. A Toyota Starlet and a Nissan Skyline, not the same thing. Dan posture. This is why everyone thinks Dan is like 5'5" when he's actually like 6'2". All right, I'll sit up. I'll sit up. Get the mic out of my crotch. All right. Oh,
Welcome
also.
back, Sam.
Thank you. I bought a new car. The car that launched Mr. V's garage. Toyota Model 2. This is technically a 1995, but basically the same thing. This is how the car was. This was the end goal of what was planned to be a YouTube series. It was only ever one episode. But this is what the car was meant to look like when finished. I've stayed pretty faithful. Like, I haven't swapped out the engine to make it ridiculous. It's just a B class, but it's a very nice car. Let me show you guys around. Dan having the camera taped to the wall 2 meters above his monitor doesn't help. It's not taped to the wall, but bro literally has like, he has a tripod on his desk in front of his monitor. You might have heard him say sometimes, like when he's playing certain games, he can't see the HUD. Like, he can't see the minimap in some driving games, that kind of thing. Because bro literally has like a full camera tripod on. So I have a desk, and obviously there's the mouse and keyboard. He puts it there, and it's like blocking the monitor. And then he also puts it full height. I guess because if he puts it lower, it's like too close to his face. It's insane. It's weird. Anyway, let me take this to a nice spot, and I can show you this car. Let's also go first person. Oh, it takes me back. It takes me back. It's really nice recreation of the inside. Like, this is spot on with the boost gauge, working boost gauge, dead center. Very nice. Just realized let's take this road. Oh, it makes me so sad, man. I had to sell it because basically I needed the cash, and it was just, it just eats money, a car like this. Like, my one was just fully not working, like it wouldn't drive, so it was just stuck in the garage. But it's such a beautiful car when it was working. So the plan was, I had one of these. If you guys ever saw the original episode, which I think is... No, I think I pirated it now. But it's still like the picture on the channel ban on YouTube. Anyway, the one I had was red. But the plan was to like get it wrapped. I had the new wheels, which I never released. I did film that episode, but I never released it. But we got new wheels and tires. It was on like semi-slicks. I've done a couple little bits in the engine. Replaced the gear shifter with a short throw shift, which actually turned out to just make it worse, so I put it back again. That kind of thing. We might do a series in the future, doing up a car, an actual garage, Mr. V's garage video. I might return to it, but anyone who's into project cars will know that it's a very, very expensive hobby, and it just eats your money. And, you know, I obviously make money as a full-time YouTuber, but I don't really make enough to justify getting another one of these cars or something similar. How do you zoom? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. It's so beautiful, man. I realize I'm blocking it with my face cam. There you go. Put a giant green screen in the garage and green screen a fake garage onto it. You just want a garage. I know I was a genius with the garage, but like, time and a place. You would watch a series of me doing up a real life car? I'd like to do a series like that. I feel like I could be quite insightful. I feel like also as well though, because I know about cars, but I don't come from a background of working on cars. Like I come from a background of designing cars from the engineering point of view. And I have worked on a lot of cars. Like it was obviously a big part of my job, but I haven't worked as a mechanic. Like I wasn't, you know, under a car 5 days a week as part of my career. So I feel like I will still be making stupid rookie mistakes when it comes to like doing certain procedures. And so I feel like I can be the kind of the everyman showing the approach to it. See, I'd like to do this series in the future, but I need a bit more money before I can start doing that, sadly. Just to buy the car to start with, but then also like the parts, because I'd like to put some decent parts on it. You know, when I got it before, like these wheels, these are in the game. I think these must be works. Can you read that? That's a work wheel. The ones I got were actually Japan Racing 3, but it's basically a cheap version of this same wheel. But even the cheap one, they're like £100 per corner, and they're nice tires. And then if we're gonna do stuff like sticking an exhaust on it, like it just adds up so fast. What was my day like in my job as an engineer? So what I did specifically, because I worked on wiring systems, very varied because, you know, they go all over the car. So like the way that Nissan split up its engineering is you basically own a commodity, like you own a group of parts. So you might have some guy who is responsible for brakes, or rather a team of people who are responsible for brakes, but then you might split it up, like one guy does the brakes on one model primarily, and then the guy sat next to him does it for a different model. And so you get people who work on like body panels, get people who work on lighting, different like groups of electronics, but I did the wiring specifically. And obviously wiring goes the whole way throughout the car. So there's so many different issues you can be involved in, so many different like design reviews to be involved in. So it's very varied. It would probably consist of like 4 to 5 hours of meetings per day, just of different other teams. And then design work was more often than not Excel based, you know, electrical calculations, total load calculations, that kind of thing. But there's like a lot of stuff, and there's a lot of stuff I can't tell you because it's specific workflows to specific companies. Anyway, let's go do some races. I believe this thing is a B-class Japanese sports. Let's find a race we can do with that I haven't done yet. Ooh, we do a cheeky little street race. I'm also not going to go first person the whole time. NDA? Yes. Many NDAs from the job I used to do. Why the Toyota Model 2? Mate, Toyota Model 2 is a great choice. It's a small, incredible car to drive. Like, so nice to drive. Still small, so similar to things like an MX-5. Twice as much power as an MX-5 for a similar price. When I got mine, I bought it in a decent condition for 6K. And obviously you can get like an MX-5 for half that. Yeah, I got like an imported Japanese one. So 3S GT engine, 220 horsepower new, and the engine had been like done multiple times, so it's probably still about that. In a car this size feels so good to open it up. And it's just cool, like it's just an interesting car. But then in the UK at least, if you're looking at things like, you know, similar sizes, if you're looking at an S2000, the asking price would be quite a lot more for a good condition one. I don't know, I just wanted like a 2-seat. Rear-engined. Fun car, and this Japanese car. It's not that many options. Why did JDM have indicators on the right? Yeah, that's a very good question. That is... I couldn't tell you. That is just a Japanese thing. That always freaks me out, because you get in a Japanese car, and the steering wheel's on the correct side. It's on the right-hand side. So your brain just switches into, like, UK driving mode. And then every time I try and indicate, I'm, like, fucking flashing someone or whatever the left stalk may be. It's so weird to indicate with your right hand. Because even don't lots of left-hand drive cars, like European cars, still have the indicator on your left hand, right?
In 400 meters, turn left.
Also, why is there a building? It'd be so nice to shoot through the middle of this.
In 200 meters, turn left.
I guess this has a fun little chicane. Can't fault them for their track layouts, I suppose. Let's get this marker board over here. And the beans. Where are the beans?
Turn around.
EU indicators left, wipers right. So yeah, that's the same as a UK car. Even though obviously our steering wheel's on the other side. I think it's like just Japan that puts indicators for your right hand. So weird.
Will we see a champion in the Wall of Champions this weekend?
Ooh. You know what? I'm gonna say yes. I could see Max really pushing this weekend, particularly if Red Bull is going to be like 3rd or even 4th best car. I can see Max really pushing and him hitting the wall. But in the race or qualifying, not so sure. Definitely in practice, I can see it happening. Didn't do that quite right. No! That guy started flashing me. He just didn't want to die in a head-on collision, which is fair enough. Yeah, I'm going to put my money on, yes, we will see. We will see a champion in the World of Champions. Antonelli 4 in a row? Nah. My money's on Russell for the win this weekend. Russell is always like... He steps it up for Canada. He really likes the track layout in Canada. So I'm putting my money on a Russell win, which would also keep the championship fight more interesting. I'm going to say yes. If you're taking my prediction, you put like a poly market bet on. This is not gambling advice. That's just my vibes. This is my feeling. How would I rank the 6 Horizon games? 4's a personal favorite, but that might just be classic British bias. I mean, 4 is definitely better than 5. 4 is great as well. Like 4 with the Top Gear tie-ins, that kind of thing. It's very nice. 1 is such a classic. Like Colorado. There's such a strong place in my heart for. I remember playing 1 on like an Xbox 360 when it came out. Such a good game. So for me, 1, 4 are right up there. I know lots of people really love 3, the Australia one as well. I've played all of them, but 2 and 3 I played a lot. I played 2 quite a lot. I played 3 probably the least, and I played 5 quite a bit. Going from 5 to 6, like 6 blows 5 out of the water personally. I would honestly probably have to put 5 as the worst one. Start playing 1 again, it feels so good. 1 is fantastic. Also, the soundtrack in 1 is just absolutely iconic. I'm gonna have to lock in for this, guys. There's a skyline with a track map painted on the side of it, so you know, so it's try-harding. This Ammo 2 should be decent in the corners. I've put a little bit of a tune on it. Just a little bit. It's not the fastest in a straight line. But normally these street races are quite windy. I mean, the whole map is quite windy, so... You want something you can chuck on into corner entry. So another MR2. Another MR2 has hit the building. The hell? It's a short race, 25% over. Hell yeah. We get a P1. No problem. Rubbing this racing, lads. Get your Corona out of my face. He turned in on me. We've got video evidence of that one. Oh no. No! I'm a small whoopsie off the side of a bridge. If you go into photo mode at the start of the race, you can take pictures of the cars. I am well aware. That's why you'll see they don't have the photo symbol for most of these. I do that for most races, but only if, like, most of the cars need it. There's one that I haven't got. Let's just grab him real quick. Also, the camera setup is mental. Wait, what the hell? Take a photo at the Horizon Festival site. That's new. We get a cat meow for that. Okay, we gotta do that after this. The bridge turned in on me. No, I mean, I absolutely overcooked it through the corner. I will say you have to sight read all of these tracks, man. It's not that simple to just look at the minimap because you don't know whether it's like down a hill or what the surface is like. Just getting Max Verstappen up the inside by a skyline. Very nice. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to rate the best Horizon game because so many of them they're such good games, man. If you like this kind of game of like hanging out, free roam driving, they're all so good. But I think we can all agree that 5 is the worst. The van turned in on me. The van turned in on me. I had the racing line. Like, he was not ahead under braking. At the apex. Alright, let's get a slightly wider entry to this right-hander this time. And not die in a gorge. There we go. Much better. Get out of the way, get out of the way, get out of the way. Get out of the way! Can you go through that barrier? Probably shouldn't find that one out. Brother! I know I do it to them, but I'm allowed to as the human. Getting my ass tapped by a clanker. Not a good feeling. Oh, we got him. We got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Shit. Oh. I know it looks really slow, but it feels so good. We take those. We take those. They raced me so hard. To be fair, thankfully they don't race me hard at all. But yeah, I do really like Horizon 6 so far. It's just crazy they haven't done Japan. It feels like it's like crazy they didn't do this for like the second game. I mean, they just did Europe for the second one, which is understandable. Also, I always find it weird that the second one is like Italy. Like, not that great. There's lots of Italian cars, I get that, but if we're thinking car culture, it would have made sense for it to like go up and include Germany. Have I bought the estate yet? I do. You don't buy it, you just get given it for free, which is nice. Oh no, you do buy it, it's like 10,000 credits. Also, someone was asking what difficulty is this on? Expert. I don't know what it goes, pro, unbeatable. Let's, expert's fine. Expert's fine. We get any wheel spins? We get a woman! A sticker of a woman to put on the car! Lovely. What a wheel spin. I know you guys like spinny, shiny colours. For the last like 12 wheel spins, I just got credits. I don't think I've got a single car for wheel spin in this game yet. And we're not starting here. To be fair, it was that, a Dodge Charger or a pickup truck, so they're all terrible options. At least give me the big money. If we're gonna get money. Come on. Bro. Actually, that's all I ever get. I only ever get credits. Wheel spins are more harsh in this game. Maybe you just get more wheel spins in this game. I don't know. Also, see you guys saying some stuff like build a track. We could do some track building later, but I would like to get my wristbands up. I'm still only on the green wristband. And so I'd like to, you know, just progress through the game a bit more, see a couple of the rush events. I guess the best thing... trying to read all of these. What's the best one to do? Eclectic domestics? What the fuck does that mean? I guess the races give like horizon points, you see. But they all seem to give 350, so it's not really that big of a deal. I should probably make a B Total Rally car by the looks of it. There's a lot of events that need that. B Evo versus Impreza. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I need to make like a B class Evo and crack out some of these. Because there's a lot on the one. There's a lot of them on the map that I just haven't done yet. Let's go do one more street race, and then let's make a B600 Evo.
When it is safe to do so. In 200 meters, turn left.
Unbeatable gives the AI for yeah.
Turn left.
I've played Unbeatable in the past in Forza, and it's just silly. Like, you can have the same car as someone, and they will be
In 400 meters, turn right.
like down a straight. They'll be like a solid 20-30 miles an hour faster than you. There's nothing you can do. You have to literally drive like perfect lines and also just ram them into the wall.
200 meters, turn right.
Like, maybe if you're playing on a wheel and you can take like perfect sim lines, it's doable, but on controller, the level of sweat you need to beat those AIs just... It stops being fun. I'm here to have fun. I don't need like a super hardcore sim racer. I just want to drive the cars and hear the sounds and smash into the beams. That's what I'm here for.
Turn left. In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right.
Oh, lovely.
Recalculating route. In 200 meters, turn left.
You get less wheel spins this game. That's fine. But also, the wheel spins aren't that... They've never been that important. Like, they're kind of fun, but it's not like you need them to unlock everything. The economy in Forza is so broken. Like, you just... You get millions and millions of credits so easily. I know if you want to, like, true 100% it and get all of the cars, it can be a bit of a slog when you start having to buy the ones that are, like, 20 mil each.
In 400 meters,
But it's fine.
turn
I don't mind.
turn right.
May as well get that marker board over here. Yep, I just saw where it is. How the...
You have arrived at your destination.
Oh, there's just a ramp. I thought you had to jump and hit that specifically. We can get that. Or not, if the nose of the car is too low, apparently. No! No! My car is too slammed. Okay, stop. No! Come on, the nose goes over it as well. Oh, brother. I'm gonna have to hit this at like 100 miles an hour, I swear. Uno secundo. Let's not go in the muddy puddle, thank you. If this doesn't get on top of the ramp, then we're just gonna leave it. What the fuck? I have to come back here with like a 4x4. Oh, oh, wait! We've got one wheel on. Yes! Surely the rear wheel should be the easy ones. Come on. I don't think they intended this to be... I don't think this is meant to be the challenge of this. Oh, fuck, I pulled the wheels off. No. Guys, don't you just hate it when your sports car is too slammed and you can't climb on top of industrial equipment? Another time, another time. I think maybe, like, for a whole stream, I'll just do, like, a completionist stream. I just go around and get, like, all the marker boards and stuff. I feel like I need to play the game first just to actually, like, mark them all on the map before that point, though. Do it in reverse? I don't believe... Reverse? I'm a racer. We go forwards. I'll get it another time. I'll get it another time. Is this an accurate struggle when owning the car? No, to be honest, like, this has a, in the game, it has a different front bumper on. But even then, like, it's not that low to the ground. Like, you could easily get over a speed bump. And that wasn't even a speed bump, it was a tiny, like, 1mm lip. So I can't say I ever got in that situation personally. Oh, wait, there's a little Supra to photograph. What else do we need to photograph? Let's just go from the back of the pack. If I just go like this, get them all. It's also just quite a cool photo, to be fair. Nice. Ooh, I unlocked a car. I didn't see what it was though. Hell yeah. Sorry, Miss Fear did not brack my leg. I lied to you. This is just a bizarre thing to lie about. That's good. Good for you, but just a strange thing to lie about, isn't it? Okay, let's not get involved in that bullshit up ahead. I'm getting the feeling this race might not be as suited to the MR2. You can go into the trees with you. God. No! No! A taste of my own medicine. I don't like it at all. It tastes bad. This is Milton Keynes Simulator. Actually, there's no roundabouts. But other than that, Milton Keynes City Centre Simulator. It's got the exact same level of, you know, beautiful architecture. I'm really not sure how I'm going to be able to make any ground up here. Like, we are not that quick through these 90s. I might have missed that. No, I didn't. I got it. Ooh, okay. Damn it. That's P4. Not even halfway there. It's fine. We got some other corner angles coming up. Might be able to make something out of this. Also, is this dirt? Tarmac. Can't tell. I think it's dirt. Get dive bombed. Right, we got this. Cheeky little bar in turn 10. Now we win. I've been to Milton Keynes and can confirm where I lived there for 4 years. It's ingrained in my memory. I feel like Milton Keynes-esque needs to become like a sort of an architectural city planning style term, just to describe things that are so devoid of emotion and life. Not everything that's bland is Milton Keynes-esque, but when you see it, you'll know it. And certainly a shipping container with loads of 90-degree corners is Milton Keynes-esque. Oh, sorry, a dockyard, not a shipping container. Come on, we've got to take the NSX. We've got to take the NSX! No! No, it's pulling away! Fuck. I've been seeing people say good and bad things about this game. What bad things, honestly? Genuinely, I was just curious, like, what bad things have they been saying? I'm happy to acknowledge anything wrong with this game, but I found basically no flaws of it. The only problem is just the live servers for staying in, like, online free roam, but that's basically been the case in every Forza game, so... Other than that, I've seen no issues. Personally. Milton Keynes looks like the average American city. That's not quite true, though. It's not quite true because it has that kind of UK spin on it. Like, if I plonked you down in, like, middle of nowhere, Ohio, it would not look like Milton Keynes. It's on a grid system, yeah. But, like, I mean, you get cities...
There you go.
Like, Barcelona's on a grid system. That doesn't look like Milton Keynes.
A couple more barn find rumors have surfaced. So, happy searching.
I don't think you know what a couple means, May. I'm not going to lie to you. Right, does that even count? Best finish third. I think we need to win it, right, to get the points. What is a heavy hitter? They've changed all the car categories as well. My mate said it's boring. And it should have been the whole of Japan. No, that's a bad take. I think the map is a pretty good size. Because the whole point in a game like this, you want it to feel big, but also you want it to be, like, nicely curated. Lots of driving in the crew is just, like, straight line highways. Like, big doesn't always equal better. Like, take something like a map in GTA. Like, the maps are big, but every single little bit of it is, like, really nicely placed, and they've put some nice road layouts. And this is the same thing. Like, look at all these road layouts. They could have easily just drawn straight lines around the place, but they haven't. They've taken the time to get, like, unique corners all around the place. If you try and extend that out, make it, like, 2-3 times the size, you don't really get much benefit, and you'll just end up making the overall quality worse. So, no, the map is the perfect size for me, for a racing game of this type. And if you got people finding it boring, they might just be boring people. They might just be unable to have fun. Does America have a big red pyramid? Well, America's got the world's biggest pyramid, so kind of, yes. And yeah, why would you want it to be all of Japan? Like, lots of Japan is incredible. Lots of Japan is like mountains with nothing there. And lots of it is incredibly like, it'd be like this bit here. Right, there'd be like a road in it, but... as I said, let's go get a B-class, what was it, Evo or Impreza. Let's see just what I have. I might just have one already. No, I think the map is really good in this. I think it's a nice map. I think it's actually, that's a good point. That's a good way to explain the difference. Like, Horizon 5, the map feels bigger, but it also feels so empty in comparison. Like, lots of the map in 5 is just open tundra. And there was a big emphasis on the off-road races. The ones that are just kind of like free roam, drawn, like not along roads, just like across the fields and stuff. But like lots of the map is just empty. Whereas this, almost all of the map feels like town, like semi-urban. And it's just way more interesting. Let's see what we got. Is the game worth $70? What's $70? Like 50 quid, 60 quid? Yeah, I would say so. I would say particularly worth it if you've got, you know, a friend to play with, because it is just a great, like, hanging out game. It's the kind of game to, like, drive around with your friends trying to find all the marker boards kind of thing. But I would say much more so than the average, like, multiplayer game for that price. I'd get a lot more playtime out of this than I would from, like a new COD or something. Let's see. I've got an Evo 8, an A-class Evo 8. I've got an Evo 6, which is currently B-class. And then, do I have any Imprezas? No, I've got a WRX. Let's take this guy. Let's do this up to the top of B-class, and then we can use this for, like, a few of those things. Forza versus Need for Speed, which is better? It depends which Need for Speed you're talking about, and it depends what you want. What can we do to you? Firstly, is there body kit? I enjoy. Does it actually make it any faster? No. That's a pretty poor stats increase. It's only going up 7 points, I guess. Let's do it, because it does look cool. We can give it 5 more horsepower with that engine swap. Great. Can I? Sounds worse. Sounds god awful. There we go. It's a Ricer body kit. I get what you mean. It's very like square angles. But mate, lots of proper like actual aero body kits do look like this, because that's how you get good aero. Like you want to be generating vortexes, which means sharp 90-degree angles. Let's not bother with the engine upgrade. Let's just wait. Drivetrain? No, why the hell would I do that? Can I change this? Ooh, big wing, which makes it worse, but also it's adjustable, so that might be in our interest. Let's give it the top mount. Oh, which one looks better? I'll give it the top mount. And let's put it on some off-road tires. Yep. Rally tire. A-class. Street sport. Drift. Off-road. Off-road. Snow tire. No, let's put it on the off-road tires. And then can we just, like, stick a turbo in it? Oh, funny enough, that makes it faster. Never would have seen that coming. Let me change the wheels first, actually. Or maybe just some weight reduction. And actually, if we can get off-road suspension. Yes. IRL racing video. Mr. V goes illegal street racing. I would love to. I really want to do some proper on-track driving. Like, the karting video is a lot of fun to do. I'd love to get more opportunities to do, like, you know, bigger, faster cars around a track. But obviously, those kinds of videos are so expensive to shoot. Like, either I'm paying for the car, or I kindly have to get an organization to, like, give me a free ticket to an experience day, which typically would be quite expensive. So obviously, if I get one of those opportunities, I'll absolutely say yes. Get an interesting video out of it, but I'm not getting offered to come drive cars on a track like every weekend, sadly. I'm not at that level of motorsport YouTuber yet. What do like rally car wheels look like? Am I going crazy? I can't think of what kind of patterns you'd put on them. I feel like generally you want something that has like bigger spokes because you don't want it to be picking up so much shit in all the gaps. Like, I feel like they look like this. But I cannot picture what kind of wheels you would sit a rally car on. Oh, that's quite sexy, to be fair. I did do the delivery job. We can do some more delivery job later. Stick it on the OSEDs. OZ. Oh, no, it just makes it worse. Well, I'll take it then. Cool. 46k. Chump change. When I have 1.3 mil. Very nice. What am I going to want? Almost no tire pressure. Fair enough. Alignment, I'm not sure. Roll, I can't change. Springs. High. Probably. We'll leave it for now. We'll see how it feels. We'll see how it feels. You can just change it on the fly. Let's just paint this guy. I feel like Evos should be blue. Like, Evos are blue. Lancers are red. That's just kind of how it works. Like this. It should be that color. I'm going to go slightly lighter. Actually, we can get it in like a Mr. V teal. But a bit darker. Ooh. Ooh. Yes. Alright, we're ready to roll. Red. Yellow. Evos are yellow. I'm thinking of like the Colin McRae. That's an Impreza, I want to say. My one's going to be blue. Evo is white. Whoa. I've caused some controversy in the chat. Jesus Christ. Oh, guys, if you would like the vinyl group, you can download it somehow. Ah. Ooh. If you guys would like to stick the Mr. V's Garage logo on your cars in Forza Horizon 6, you can! With code 350-472-520. Ooh. Let's stick this on the rear windows. Also, that's going on the side of the car, isn't it? Yep. Hell yeah. A little bit big. I kind of want it like just like this. Oh, so cute. So cute. 0.04. Okay. And then this side. We cannot import from the other side. Very fun. Oh, just a little logo in the window. There we go. Let's not talk about why my voice sounds like that. Let's go do some off-roading. Everyone look at Lance Evo, most of them are white. But white is Japanese racing colours. That's like when you see pictures of British sports cars and they're all in green. It's just like, that's just the national colour for race cars. So that's why they do it. So like every Japanese car is always pictured in white.
In 100 meters, turn left.
Let's see how this thing drives. I think it'll be better on the mud, not gonna lie. It feels heavy currently. So it feels like it has no grip. It's got some power though. I'll take it. Where are those beans? I see them on the map. There it is. It's not a beans, it's a bowl. We smash it all the same. I feel like it's balanced okay. That's fine.
You have arrived at your destination.
It's not an Impreza unless it's royal blue with gold rims. Royal blue with gold rims and a cigarette sponsorship. I think you'll find. Like all great cars for motorsports. I think this is my first off-road race in this game. Let's see what it's like. Let's also get a picture of these cars. Yeah, he's got a... Oh, it's Daniel! It's Daniel driving a Yaris? Was that? Dan, what are you doing in the Gazoo Yaris? Got a lot of stuff back here. Yeah, I'll leave that out because we need to get the ones at the front as well. Oh, 619 cars to get, man. Ugh. Alright. Dan's a big Haas fan. I feel like I'm probably the biggest Haas fan out of Crash Happy. I honestly like the post-Steiner Haas like era. I like the team's vibes now. I've always liked Haas merch. They have quite like a fun merchandising team. I have like a decently fun social media team. Like they're a bit weak, but they do sometimes produce some interesting stuff. They're not on the level of like Red Bull social media, but no one is, to be fair. No, I enjoy Haas vibes. We like kind of underdog stories as well. Kevin Magnussen pole position in Brazil, just like one of the best F1 moments of the last decade, I would say. I definitely hit that. Also, I wouldn't really call this off-road. This is very much a road. It's just a gravel road. Like, yeah, I wouldn't want to take a Ferrari down it, but it doesn't mean it's off-road. I think I missed that. I got it? Oh, I'll take it. Excuse me, Mr. Evo. You appear to be on my racing line. I need this P5. Thank you. I'm really cheesing these inside flags, but you need it for the speed. Right. The front four are pretty bunched, so I feel like if I can get P4, I can basically get P1. Clean overtake, clean overtake. We call that the pulse move. It's P2. JD Vance up ahead. No. Ugh! No! 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 I'm getting gapped. Why do we always have to finish with a straight sprint to the end? All my cars are down on power. Fuck off. Doss would be... Sorry. Doc would be a fan of the house if it was black. The way he said that in the podcast was so crazy, man. I'll take a P3. We'll take a P3. AA always has crazy straight line speed. They always have like crazy acceleration out of corners. It doesn't matter what you do to your car, because I feel like generally the best way to set up your car is more grip. Like in the class, you could either put power to the top of the class or grip to the top of the class. I feel like overall grip is faster, but the way the AI drives, which is like parking on the apex and then just absolutely flooring it out of corners with way more acceleration than they should have, can make it quite hard to race them.
Hey, looks like we're well on our way to the next Horizon Showcase event.
Let's find this
I had some rumors about what we
find.
might be up against, and that mech in the festival site is starting to look really suspicious.
If you see any paths into the woods, get the feeling there's a barn at the end of it. Oh! Flooded it slightly. Where are your barns, Japan? Give me your barns. You would think also, when you find the barn finds in this game, it feels a little bit like stealing. It's kind of implied that the cars are fully abandoned. And like no one wants them anymore, but you're picking up like £1 million cars out of someone's garage.
Get a camera to record. You'll be glad you did.
In a court of law, that would definitely come across as a theft, as like a burglary.
Would you look at that?
Very nice.
Porsche 930. Not looking too bad at all.
Now this has truly impressed me. Being one of the fastest production cars, it gained a huge popularity in the street racing scene. Look at that rear engine, May. This one particularly has been heavily modified.
Yes. I heard of a car like this being engineered to reach the highest speeds in Japan. Apparently, it has pieces from the Porsche 962.
A car like this could effortlessly cut through the streets of Tokyo in a flash. I have to say, as soon as I saw the color, I recognized it. It's somewhat notorious amongst fans, but this popularity...
What do you mean since I saw the color? The color is dust, my guy. It's covered in shit.
It looks like we owe it to car culture to restore this Porsche. Yuji, you ready?
Yeah, and also the fact it's probably worth about 500,000 euros.
Okay, we've got the car at
It seems like that would be in your interest to restore.
It is incredibly tuned. It needs work. I'll give you a ring when it's done.
Guys, can someone look up how much, like, a full restored 930 is currently worth?
In 400
Americans saying Porsche actually annoys. It annoys me too, man. It's a Porsche. It's a Porsche. It's one syllable. Like a Porsche, but you have a lisp.
Turn left.
Actually, I'll go for long cam.
In 400 meters.
Have I played Steep before? Oh, a long time ago, yes. I actually love snowboarding games. I have a big love for them because I've spent so much time playing Sean White snowboarding. Any game, like the kind of group of friends that I had in secondary school on Xbox,
Turn right.
any game that's like free roam, dicking around,
Turn right.
racing, we spent absolutely tons of time in. So like Sean White snowboarding, Midnight Club, original Forza Horizon, GTA games. But yes, I played Steep, not as much. Mate, Sean White snowboarding. I wish we could get another one of those. Or honestly, I wish I could just like convince some people to buy it and just spend like a week streaming that non-stop. That's such a fun game. We'll get stuck in this car park. There we go. What is that? Oh, it's a little little Azov. Whatever it's called. I would say, if anyone's just joined recently and wondering where the music's gone, it turns out even in streamer mode, you can't have the music on. The stream mode music, in fact, is not streamer friendly. The game sounds amazing with no sound, with no music. No sound would be not fantastic. Oh, bro. What? Who put that there? Let me try that. I feel like I can get that quite easily. Does it have the power? What's this? I need a little bit more speed than that.
Could I bug you to help me film a CS2 bit after a stream? This is my payment to you.
Dan, when you say a CS2 bit, do you instead mean an entire game of CS2? By any chance? But yes, that's fine. But Dan, I do need to remember I need to go out and buy cheese this evening. I cannot forget to do that.
What's this?
Cheese is very important.
You should not.
I should not what? I should not help Dan. Are you, friend, are you saying I should just not help Dan? I'm willing to accept a bidding war on whoever... If you outbid Dan, then I just won't help him.
To do so. Recalculating route.
What kind of cheese? I need to get cheese curds for a video. Which I tried to buy earlier today. I thought it'd be quite easy because, like, there's a million different cheeses available for purchase in the UK. And you can get cheese curds, like I looked up online. But I looked up online and I went to a Sainsbury's and it said that they have it on their website, but then they didn't have it in the shop, the fucking lying bastards.
Turn around when it is safe.
So I will go
do
to some different supermarkets this evening. 24 hours. Tesco can whoosh the cheese. I don't believe in home delivery. Particularly things like surely Tesco whoosh, the prices they offer on that, they must be underpaying their people. Like normal supermarket home delivery is probably fine because you pay like a decently hefty like delivery charge. Same day delivery is a scam. For the workers. I swear. Turn Anna off? Yeah, probably. Do I just turn her sound off or do I just turn her off? I'll turn GPS voice off. How about that? Because she may be useful in other circumstances. Oh, that's a slightly easier marker board. Dan, what kind of time did you want to play CS, by the way? And yes, guys, it seems you may have figured it out. I might be making a little bit of Vladimir Putin for this week's Flavors of Formula 1, as it is the Canadian Grand Prix. And of course, any opportunity to eat chips and gravy and cheese, I'm there. I didn't have to be convinced on that one. It is the most British foreign national dish in the world. Also, I do like as well, because whenever you hear Canadians talk about poutine, and they talk about it like it's this really precise recipe and you have to do it exactly right. And it's like, bro, I can go down any fish and chip shop and get 95% the same thing for like no money. It's just crazy to be like such a treasured national dish. And in the UK, it's just like standard takeaway food. Anytime? Okay, cool. I'll probably stream this for another couple hours, so I'll let you know when I'm done. Where's the beans? There he is. Ooh, a mini. Would I like to buy a mini? How much you're selling your mini for? 86 grand for this? No, no, get out. No, I don't want that. Horrendous. Alright, let's see what they got us doing here. What do Monegasque people eat? Yeah, I've been wondering that one myself, I'm not going to lie to you. I've got a couple weeks to figure it out at least. At least test drive the mini. I've driven minis before, man. I don't need to test drive that thing. I need to get my wristbands. Also, it's fully just a tarmac race. Are we going off-road? Not really. It's gravel. I'll take gravel. Excuse me! Ooh, there's Daniel No Skill up ahead. We sent him into the ether. 1 second. I would really like to be behind Daniel for this braking zone. Actually, probably didn't even need to brake for that. Excuse you. I'm actually not convinced I need to brake anywhere on this circuit. Okay, maybe these next few corners. Looking at it. If there wasn't a... There wasn't a car on the inside of me. No, I literally don't need to brake at all. Probably just this one and that's it. Ready to rumble. 2 more laps. Oh, it's Daniel. In his little Yaris once more. Now, I'm not saying that Dan's washed, but didn't put up all that much for a fight under braking. Mr. V, fastest member of Crash Happy? I didn't say it. Oh, bro. He's trying to make a comeback. He's just trying to get this little Yaris, his little nose back into it. I actually don't know who designed this circuit for B-class off-road. It's just the Indy 500 of of rallying. It's just flat. It's just 99% flat. Right, one more lap and a lot to do from P8. We're getting closer to the pack. There's a lot of places to be made. I just need to not lift for any of these corners. Take them nice and wide and dead flat. Let's see what we can do. So slow in a straight line. Okay, it's not flat. It's not flat. It's not flat. You gotta lift for that. I'm gonna have to restart this. I can't finish P8. I can't finish P8. Monaco's national dish is fried ravioli. You could just... That sounds like you're making that up. I'm not gonna lie to you. The British Grand Prix should be a full English and a pint of John Smith, so I'd be disappointed. That's a good question. I mean, the UK has such a wonderful and diverse food landscape. It's hard to choose just one amazing dish. I could just go to Greg's and just buy one of everything. If we're talking like race day snack, like that's what I normally eat on a Grand Prix Sunday. It's just 9 sausage rolls. And like really, as an ambassador to the UK, I should be imparting my wisdom of this perfect culture onto everyone else. I'm sure there'll be loads of people from like Italy and stuff watching and being like, "Oh, our food is so shit, though. We need to learn. What do the British people eat?" But yeah, we could potentially do a full English. That could be fun. I'm gonna have to do the whole thing in the air fryer. Well, I guess we could use the frying pan. Oh, yes. These Yarises have no apex speed. And also no brake lights, apparently. It's basically quite hard to know when they're getting on the brakes in the fog. It's just JD Vance. The final Vance. The last of his bloodline. I'm just joking, he doesn't have blood. Look at the gap. Look at the gap they're pulling. Okay, you need to turn into that way later. Just don't even attempt to hit an apex until like halfway around that corner. No! Not a Yaris. I can't get overtaken by a Yaris. I don't care how many gazoos are inside it. It's not even my favorite cheap woodwind instrument. Okay, one lance. One lance? One lap. One lap to get Vance. Shit. No, 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 no! I feel like if I nail the ultra high speed one, then I might get a good run on him because they are pretty slow through that. That's about my only opportunity. This corner coming up. Okay, maybe you do have to turn in early. No grip on the outside. Oh, no. It's going to be a P2, guys. I just don't think there's enough time. Unless they make some crazy mistake, which they just obviously don't do. Oh, actually, it's crazy slow. Don't tease me like this. Don't tickle my taint, Forza. Made him look catchable when he just wasn't. We'll take P2 in front of the Yaris. We'll take P2. Does the game have cockpit view? It does have cockpit view. Most of the cars you can't see a whole load. I'm not going to lie to you. But yes, it does. Which I quite like from time to time. But I think in general for the racing, like, the game is designed for, like, on-controller third-person view. Like, that is what Forza Horizon is about. Other day, P1 ahead of me actually did slam into the wall on the last lap. Ooh! You'd love to see it. As someone colonized by the French, I can say I'm grateful it wasn't by the British because your food sucks. People always say that, and then us here in the UK are just having an amazing time with our fucking... with our pasties and stuff. You can hate on it all you want, but you don't have a Wetherspoons all-day breakfast with an alcoholic drink for £9. So, really, really, who's laughing? We have a Spoons on my uni campus. Yes! Get the kids indoctrinated early. Also, imagine if you're an international student. What a good way to learn about British culture. Birmingham uni better than Warwick, obviously. Okay. It's fun to make jokes, but they have to be kind of grounded in reality at least. Whenever my German friend comes to UK, he loves his Sundays. Unironically, British food is really good. I understand it's a joke, but like straight up, it's just really good. Because we know how to have a good time. Yes, I would like more cheese on that. Yes, I would like more gravy on these chips. Curry sauce in there. Just like a full battered sausage for the walk home. Of course. I need your opinion. Should I wear Merc hat with Red Bull shirt? No, that feels like a crime. That feels like blasphemy. The kind of thing you could get kicked out of the Catholic Church for. And you have to pick a side. I would accept cross pollination of things like Mercedes and Williams merch. You know, they're both Mercedes family. But you can't cross Mercedes and Red Bull. You also can't cross Mercedes and McLaren. That's a rule. They're separate. Williams and Mercedes, they're friends. They're like cousins. And in the same vein, I'll accept Haas and Ferrari at the same time. Obviously, don't ever wear Ferrari merch if you just want to have a happy day. What was the other one? Evo versus Impreza. So let's go do that. What's the best car you own in the game? Well, it would have to be the single most expensive car in the game. The number 24 Ferrari Spa, which costs something stupid like 70 mil. When you get the deluxe edition of the game, you get one car voucher, which just basically means you can get one car for free. And so obviously, you just get the most expensive car in the game. It's going to be hot out and I only have a Merc hat and I don't have any Merc merch. Could you just wear a non-F1 shirt? You know, wear just a Mercedes hat and then I hope you earn you own other shirts that aren't like Red Bull branded. If you open your cupboard and it's just Red Bull shirts, like a Simpsons character, that honestly sounds like a punishment. Why would you ever wear something that's not merch? That's understandable. I mean, I would flip that on...
The Toyota 2000 GT is ready.
Ooh.
You won't believe the difference.
Very nice. I'd flip that upside down and say, why would you ever wear something that's not Mr. V's Garage merch? Because... I mean, yeah, F1 teams, they got some very expensive hats and stuff. But none of their hats say cargo vroom vroom, I think you'll find. And for much more reasonable prices at that. I have the Degner shirt. Hell yeah. I do really like the... I should make more Curls Collection shirts. They are nice shirts. I also don't own all of them. I only have the Degner one as well. That's the one I got as a sample. I need to get a couple more. I really like the Radeon one as well. Well, I like all three, what we're talking about. But I need to make more. I'm trying to think what corners would be good for that. I originally made one of Parabolica, but I didn't like how it looked. It just looked kind of weird in that design. But maybe like a Scary, I think would go kind of hard. Well, actually, while we're going this way as well, one of the treasure cars is by the golf course, which is here. Let's go pick that up real quick. It must be like by the clubhouse. So like there. Let's go get that. I also randomly found one of the treasure cars before it gave me the clue photo. Like I was just driving around and there was a car just like parked out in the middle of nowhere. And it was just like, you can have this. And so I took it and now it's my car because that's how it works, guys. If you find a car parked in a car park and there's no one currently sat in it, that is your car now. It's a little trick. They don't tell you this in school. But that's literally how car ownership works. It's just like last person to lay their hands on it. Particularly if it's like a 1 of 5 NSX GT. Oop. You just have to wash it with a bucket of water. Yeah, of course. You have to clean the car, like, obviously. But as soon as you've just given it, like, a basic exterior clean, then it's your car. Like, the previous owner legally has to come give you the keys. I'm gonna die for bridge again. Okay, we're good. Ooh, I haven't driven around this part so much. It's green. It has trees and such. Very nice. I'm in the top 100% on the leaderboard for that speed trap. Wow, look at me go. Why even say that, game? Shanghai snail. That's not a bad shout. I like to orient them how they're actually like with north up. And the way you normally see the Shanghai track map is basically it's kind of south up. Like the snail is at the southwest corner of that track. So it'd be like a weird angle if I did it like that, but we'll see, we'll see. I feel like as well, actually, just Village in the Loop would be some nice corners. Okay, this is a little rest stop along the motorway. Oh! golf carts. I think I saw something. What are you doing here? See, guys, I was just
There it is.
bucket of water.
This car was a big deal in Hollywood, you know. Right now, you couldn't tell, huh? Let's get it clean.
Clean off the mud, and now it's mine.
That's more like it.
Definitely not someone just drove that to work and they're working in the convenience store currently.
Classic American muscle cars.
Yeah, see how it drives. The 69 Charger just
Ooh,
oozes
that
cool, right?
noise. It is
That's
pretty
just a
cool car, I
pretty
can't
face,
lie.
though. It laid the groundwork for Dodge's Daytona, too. What a find.
I feel like... I think... What's the loudest engine sound? Camera. That's probably it. I'm just trying to mark this road off. The completionist in me. This thing is like ice skating. It's like trying to deliver a fucking garbage truck down a water slide. To be fair, if you were out playing golf, and then some guy just drifted an old Charger past you, I don't even think you'd be mad. Not every day that you see something like this. Hold it. Hold it. Nice. Putting that 4-speed gearbox to work. Yes! Wait, let's get some speed up. On the back straight. Yes. Oh, God. The world's heaviest golf buggy. Oh, God! We can send a check for that railing, it's fine. Oh, it's a good feeling, though. Just get this loop and then we'll go. Thoughts on the game so far? Mate, the game is really nice so far. The map is like everything I would want from a Horizon map. And it's just got some nice stuff like the build anywhere and like the estates feature, so you can just build your own little like motorsports park is a nice feature that Forza's been wanting. But also the ability, so I'm assuming you guys have seen if you played previous Forza games, when you made custom races, in all previous Forza games, your custom race had to start from an existing race start. So let's say I wanted to do a race like around here. I would have to start it from this point. Like you can't just start it here in the middle of the golf course. But for Horizon 6 now, they've made it so you can just start a custom race anywhere, which is really, really nice. One thing that means you have to do is you physically have to place the grid boxes if they end up in like... It'll put them down for you, but sometimes it ends up putting a couple in like weird places, like behind a wall or something. So you kind of have to shift them around, but it gives a lot more freedom for custom races, which for me is a big part of the game because I like making stuff and customization. So I always love, you know, doing custom races and customizing cars and things. Can Crash Happy do a video where we design our own tracks and race them? In what game? I mean, I'd be down for that. I feel like we need to decide a game, though, where it's relatively easy to make tracks and drive. Honestly, I think Trackmania would work really well for that. Like, it's relatively simple to make a track in Trackmania and relatively simple to drive. Obviously, like, making a track for something like Assetto Corsa is a crazy involved process. You need to know, like, 3D design and stuff like this. And then making a track in a game like Forza, just... it's relatively easy, but if you want to make it, like, really nice, it takes a while to place down all of the barriers and stuff. Ooh. I thought those beams would be up on the highway, but they're not. They're down here. It's good to see it's realistic. The stopping distance of this car is measured in nautical miles. Love to see it. My little rice friend. Hello. Oh no, I'm just out in the field now. Shit. Oh no. It's basically a boat, so actually it's quite a home. Let's get to this race. Oh, God. Bro, they literally hadn't heard of grip in America at this point in time, clearly. I just went into that corner entirely normally and the back end spun itself out. I don't know how anyone survived driving anywhere in the US in like the 70s. Surely as soon as you hit the brake pedal once, you would just immediately perish because you slam into a wall that's 2 miles away. Let me get my beans. Yes. Do you really need anything else besides power? I'd like the ability to not, like, slide into an oncoming lorry and die, personally. Like, bro, you need, like, an astrophysicist to measure the rotation of this thing. Obviously, I'm not going to do anything less than 100% throttle. Like, you can't go half throttle on a car like this. That would be a crime. But it is just a little bit silly. At 60 kph, which is what, like 45 miles an hour, 40 miles an hour. Spinning the wheels up in second. Seatbelts weren't cool until like 10 years ago in the US. That's actually an insane sentence. I mean, I'm sure that's true, but like, Christ. Okay. Evo versus Impreza. I own a Evo. A B-Class Evo. Is it like a 1v1? Or is it just a whole grid of Evos and Imprezas? Oh, I see. You've lost several races in a row. I started the back and I finished like P2. Actually, fuck off. I'll let them put the difficulty down, which I actually didn't mean to click yes. But like, is it expecting me to P1 or I'll drive it on highly skilled and we'll see. Oh, it is Forza. It is Caesar's Palace as well. Watch this. This is the kind of track that the AI like has no idea how to drive, I think. And also, ain't no rules in Horizon. pretty confident I can be in P1 by the end of the first lap. Let's keep it clean, boys. Let's keep it clean, alright? Don't want any collisions out on the course today. Get out of my way! Yes! Still counts. Just a little pull of the handbrake, but we got the flag. It still counts. Okay. P2, 2 laps to go. That's how the last race went as well. Okay, maybe P3. My mistake. I do always feel like once you get to the point where you're P2 and you just have a P1, the P1 then picks up the pace loads. No, 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 no. I think you'll find that's my line. Thank you. That's actually not worked out in the slightest. Got a little trick up my sleeve. It's called crime. See, this is why I had it on expert difficulty, because it's not particularly hard or highly skilled. It's not like I was driving a good race there, was it? I think I might have accidentally done 1 or 2 illegal maneuvers. Purely in the heat of the moment. Shit. As said, not my finest work. How much would a wing that flat even help at these speeds? I mean, we're getting up to like 160 kph. The wing's not that flat. Oh, it is quite flat, to be fair. It's not going to do a whole load. Granted. But to be fair, you're obviously used to seeing wings on cars that don't have, like, a cabin. But you have to remember that on a car like this, the air is hitting the bonnet and the front windscreen and going up and then being sucked down again by the rear windscreen. So actually, the air's not hitting it flat. Like, that is quite a steep attack angle on that wing. Would you guys like an aerodynamics lesson on why you don't need a huge rake wing on a sedan? So actually, that wing is not particularly flat, and it would have quite a big effect, particularly when you get to like 100 miles an hour. It's why, like, road sports cars that do have wings would never normally have rake anything more than only like a couple of degrees, because the effective rake is a lot higher. Because the air is not hitting that flat in the slightest. Imagine the air is hitting it at the angle of the rear window. So then in that case, it's a really steep wing. What is a heavy hitter? I might just check the garage quickly and see what. I don't even own anything that's a heavy hitter. I'm assuming this is just the stuff that I own. Yeah. Can I... Oh, I got a wheel spin. Will I get 5,000 credits? Who knows? Wow! Never would have guessed! I might need to go buy a heavy hitter to do this race, it seems. No joke, you actually taught me things about tracks and now aerodynamics. Well, I mean,
Welcome back, Sam.
it's an edutainment channel, you know. The best kind of fun is the fun where you learn. Alright, what is a heavy hitter? It's straight up not a class. They just made that shit up. Right, okay, fine. So I've traveled back to the house for nothing. You need to scream gold, gold, gold. I feel like that's CS specific. I feel like that's been patched in Forza. Also, I'm going to change car to get over there. I just want to get back to the thing quickly. What is the fastest car I own? Technically, it would be this Ferrari, but that thing is a piece of shit. Let's do the dream project, Sylvia. How fast is this? Oh my god. Oh my god. This is why the game has a stability control option, I see. I love time attack cars. I don't know if you guys have ever like been in a time attack car. I've never driven one, but I've been inside friends ones. Holy shit. That's an experience. Because I guess it would be similar to like an open wheel car with wings. But there's something about being in a car with a closed cockpit, but then it still drives like that. It's like extra terrifying. Like you kind of expect it on a, it's like being a big go-kart when you're in an open wheel car, right? A car like this feels so wrong. Also, how is that MX-5 going that fast? Let's do this in first person, actually. Slightly clipped it. Oh god. It'd be lovely if it wasn't raining right now. And if there wasn't an MPV parked on the apex. Oh god. The one issue with the first person camera, quite hard to see where you've gone when you do crash into a drainage channel. I think I might die down here. I think I might be stuck. Yes. It appears somewhat of a predicament. I feel like I just need to go back home. Turn off KPH? No. We're in Japan. It would be I need to assimilate with the local culture. Press X? Oh, I had no idea. Fair enough. Alright, let's go down there. 7.5 kilometers shouldn't take a particularly long time. We do have to go through Tokyo, but that didn't take too long last time. Great. I try and look at chat for 1 second. Let me just drive through this town and I'll read it. Alright. Did I see the news that Carlos drove the Madring a couple of days ago? I mean, not really news. That was straight up a publicity stunt for the Madring. I didn't watch the whole footage of him doing it, but I've seen a couple clips. But yeah, let's not band around the word news. When the whole point of that was to get people talking about the Madring and try and put a positive spin on it. It's obviously still unfinished. Like, they've tarmacked some of it, but they haven't tarmacked the entire layout, I don't believe, from what I've seen. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Like, I'm going to the Spanish Grand Prix. It's going to be interesting to see what that track's like, both from, like, a spectator event point of view, but also just from the racing there. I do think, obviously, because this year's cars are producing a lot more overtakes, it's a bit harder to judge a brand new track now. Like, if it had joined the grid, if it had joined the calendar last year, it would have been a bit easier to judge what it's like kind of overall as a track. If the positive spin was the goal, they didn't succeed. I think people are so negative about the Madring that it's kind of like people just already have their first impression of it, which is overall negative. Oh, it's just pickup trucks. Fair enough. On a scale of Monaco to Spa. Well, that's a bad scale because both Monaco and Spa are good. I like Monaco. I like the layout. It's fun. And I maintain it's a great weekend. Monaco is still one of my favorite weekends on the F1 calendar. Monaco qualifying is maybe the best qualifying of the year. So it's a bad scale. If we're talking Qatar to Spa, and also Spa isn't particularly suited to Formula 1 at this current point in time. If we're talking like Qatar to Silverstone as the scale, I would expect Madring, from what I've seen, to be lower half, just because it looks like it's going to be really narrow. And narrow is basically never a good thing. And particularly not in Formula 1 where the cars are the size of most people's apartments. I know Forza likes to like show off all different types of car culture, and it's like, ooh, do you want to drive a pickup truck? I don't actually want to drive a pickup truck ever. I'm not gonna lie to you. These things suck. It's just straight up not fun to drive. Where is P1 going? Losing their rear end a little bit. Lovely stuff. And through goes V Milton. Into the lead. Oh, let's get the picture quickly. Tick some cars off. I'm never going to drive a pickup truck again, so I might as well get the photo now. Ooh. Ooh. Nice. This game needs drift events. This game has drift events. Would you like me to do one? I actually haven't done one yet, but it definitely has them. But Baja truck. A Baja truck is not the same as a pickup truck. They are wildly different things. This is just a straight up Ford F-150 piece of garbage. That is not the same as an off-road vehicle, like an off-road racing vehicle. I'm not saying all off-road cars are bad. I'm saying pickup trucks specifically are bad. And particularly a pickup truck this size, like in real life, they just should not exist. They don't need to be this big. It's just silly. It's just a horrible car. Alright. Get that ticked off. Lovely stuff. Am I going to Barcelona this year? No, not for the race. I'm not going to the Barcelona Grand Prix. If I can, I would go to Barcelona for a holiday this year. That would be later in the year. But Barcelona is... I've always had so much fun when I go in December to like Christmas markets and stuff. I've done that a few times now. So later in the year, if I can take a little holiday, I might also come to Barcelona. But no, I'm going to Spain. I'm going to Madrid for the Spanish Grand Prix. And then I'm staying in Spain and I'm going down to the south of Spain for a friend's wedding. So I'm going to be in the country for like... It's over I think it's almost 3 weeks, actually. But yeah, just the Spanish Grand Prix in Madrid. Because annoyingly, they're not back-to-back races. If they were back-to-back races on, like, the 2 weekends, I would love to go to both. But it would be the case of me going to Spain, what, in like a month's time, and then going back, like, 6 weeks later. So it doesn't really make any sense. SUVs are bad for cities. SUVs are bad full stop. SUVs are absolutely pointless vehicles. There's no sport. There's no... I would at least admit that a pickup truck is a utility vehicle. Like, if you work in construction or you're a groundskeeper or something like that, then yeah. But you don't need one this size. Like, come on. Look at old pickup trucks, and they're so much smaller, and they can still fit the same amount of stuff in the pickup. An SUV, on the other hand, no sports, no utility, barely a vehicle. Absolute joke of a machine. And that's from a guy who used to work on them. Let's do a drift event.
Hey, it's Geordie. Come find me at Daikoku.
Oh, why am I still driving this? Ugh. Ugh. How did SUVs become popular? Because people like big. People see big and they think big mean good. And when big car costs the same as mid-sized car, they're like, well, I will get big car then. More value for money. But little do they know, it's worse. Also, people play into fallacies. Like, people believe that SUVs are safer in a crash, that kind of thing. And it's understandable why someone would think that, but it's obviously not true. They're not less safe, they're just the same. They're the same level of safe as like a hatchback, because they are just a hatchback. And they're obviously way less safe for, you know, other road users. Even for contractors, unless you're hauling something extra long, a van is better. Yeah, mate, I love me a panel van. I hire a van, you know, once every year or two when I'm like moving or something like that. It's so much fun driving a van around. I always end up getting some kind of speeding ticket, but it's so much fun. But there's something so nice about having just like a huge vehicle and just like chucking shit in the back of it and then going about your merry way. Also, oh, RX. So I guess he's here for the drift club. That kind of makes sense. Can I drift the old Ferrari endurance car? Is that allowed? I suppose maybe I just get given a car. Those lanes make zero sense. Yeah, it's all game sizes. I mean, you'll see in the car parks, most of the space is about twice as big as a normal car park space. So, but it's a game. Like, if you made the...
Have I mentioned Drift Club Japan yet? It's a club, obviously, like a board game club or a badminton club, but for, you know, sending cars sideways.
Fair enough.
We are in Japan, so you not having a go at drift. I'm sorry, but I just won't allow it. So if you don't mind hopping in that RX-7 and following me, I'll take you to your Drift Club taster session.
Yeah, if they made the lanes normal sizes, the roads would feel so tiny. Like, it would just up the difficulty and it would feel kind of cramped. Geordie, what are you doing?
The best part of Drift Club, aside from the drifting, is the community. I'm telling you, I found my people. I'll admit, I wasn't that great on my first run out with them, but ever since I joined, they've made me so much better.
I wonder if I'm drifting in this RX-7 or if they're going to give me like a, you know, like a mod. This looks like a stock RX-7. I would quite like a proper drift car, you know, where the
ultimate ambition?
The steering lock goes twice as far as normal.
If I wanted, but I want to properly show up. And I like you there too. Drifting is legit now. Never used to be. Far from it, in fact. There's whole series. Competitions, properly sanctioned. Best of the best
Bro.
stuff. That's
Brother.
what we want to be.
Get out of the way. Also, they've managed to make the RX-7 sound so bad compared to how it actually sounds in real life.
Jordan's friend, Hamadai-sama. You want to try your hand at drift? Sensible choice. Hey, no pressure to join our drift club right now. See if you enjoy it first. But let's talk more drift. Tokyo City is waiting for us.
See, I like this guy. Why can't I have a friend like... Why do I have to be friends with Jordan?
If you only ever drift once, has to be in the city. Tokyo City.
Yeah, this is not the car for drifting. Where's 70k? I'm just going to e-brake drift every single one of these. I don't actually know what's the best way to drift in this game. I'm assuming it's that, just for ease. Small tap of the wall. That's allowed.
That's it. If you don't drift with style, it's just skidding.
Shut up, Jordan. Who let this guy in? Okay, no, we need more than that. I know it's not the prettiest drifting you've ever seen.
One of the greatest to ever do it, Keiichi Tsuchiya-san, aka the Drift King. Imagine how wild it was way back when someone would lose traction on purpose in a normal race. Imagine.
Yes, he started in the street scene.
Bro, you should check out this guy, Max Verstappen. I've heard he's an expert at spinning.
Just like the Drift
Like,
King.
world #1 spinning. All the journalists are saying it.
Look at you go! Like some kind of car snake.
Please shut up, Jordan. It's people like Jordan where I really feel like murder should be legal. Not like the death penalty, just murder. I feel like if I played this recording back to someone and then showed them his dead body, the judge would be like, yeah, fair enough.
That's some points haul. I'll allow it.
No. We got 3 stars. We got 3 stars. Let's get to the end. Didn't realize that was solid wall. Is there a time limit on this? I've still got 2 minutes. Alright. Ah, I'm going to these corners a bit hot.
Mazda loves to slide. The angle, drive to control that lateral movement. I tried it in a front-wheel drive car once. Did not end well.
If honestly, fuck's sake, sorry. The only thing holding this game back from being like a 10 out of 10 is in the audio settings, there needs to be a slider just to turn down Jordan specifically, not all dialogue, just Jordan. I hate this car. Bro is like top 1 worst voice acted written characters of all time. I would much rather have like Just Cause 2 voice acting over fucking Jordan Chambers. My name is Bolo Santosi.
Time. Growing our community, nothing more important.
I hated
What do you
that.
think? Drift circuit next? Or we wait?
We wait.
You go home. You go home, Jordan.
French should meet some of our other members. Build those skills.
He's getting on my
We
nerves.
will help. Then you'll be ready.
Jordan has to ask his younger brother to open fruit juice for him. Not the Just Cause 2 straight. Just Cause 2 is a fantastic game, but the voice acting is god awful. But I remember because before Just Cause 2 came out.
Clearly not your first time drifting.
Shut up.
I'm impressed.
This has been a labor of love for me, G. The 2000 GTR is
Drove into the side of a £17 million car. Before Just Cause 2 came out, it was back in the day when, like, on Xbox they would release the demo to play, like, a couple weeks before it came out. And I remember playing that demo just on repeat, and it started out with a cutscene of Bolo Santosi and her just going, "My name is Bolo Santosi," and it really sounded like a white person doing an imitation Southeast Asian accent. I don't know who the voice actor was, but just a crazy choice for that game.
Take your best dressed car there, mate.
If you guys haven't played Just Cause 2, even if you have, you might have no idea what I'm talking about. But that is a core gaming memory for me. Should I take the Ferrari Spa to the car meet? I feel like they'd appreciate it. Might need to pop out a few dents first. Also, I've kind of left where the car meet is. We'll take it to a different... No, we'll take it to the car meet. How do I get down there? God. I remember the explosions from Just Cause 2 and not much more. It's an explosion-based experience. If Death Stranding was the world's first Strand-type game, Just Cause 2 was the world's first just blow stuff up type game. No, actually. What came out first, Just Cause 2 or Red Faction Guerrilla? Yeah, let's park this thing up at the car meet. See what people think. I feel like we want to show off the rear end of this. I mean, both ends of this thing, but... Now our little bored man waits for his friends to show up. Sadly, the little bored man has no friends. I really feel like if you took this car specifically just to any car park, some people would come to see it. He looks so proud of himself. Fucking dented it on the way here as well. Chud. Crisis got to be one of the progenitors. Well, we're pulling out big words in chat today, my god. Yeah, that's fair. Crisis, but also things like Things like a Far Cry 2, just burning down the entirety of like sub-Saharan Africa with the fire spread physics. Is someone joining the car meet? Am I going to get a friend? A friend? Friends? For me? Also, do you think the Strip of Norway would be a good F1 circuit? It would be 100,000 kilometers every lap. I'm going to say 100,000k, probably going to have to put that down like D tier. Also, my guy has turned up with just a bog standard 2025 M2, 3? Hi. M2. That sounds so dumb. Who's revving the car? It's my little car gremlin. He lives in the footwell and he presses the pedals for me. Yeah, no, even at normal track size, I really feel like the shape of Norway, not great, not gonna lie to you. It is just a large flaccid penis. Which, I'm gonna buy this, by the way. Which I've never considered to be the ultimate track shape. I can't lie to you. For a feature so many were crying to have back, not many people seem to be using it. The car meets. The problem is with the car meets is that it's like a real-time thing with the other people in your server. There's not that many people in each server, I feel like. And they're off, you know, collecting marker boards and stuff. If each server had like 200 people in it, I feel like the car meets would be busier, but they're just not populated enough. That's kind of the issue. Well, let's do another rally. We can do another rally. We'll drive over there in the Autozam. Yeah. Let's go first person in this guy. Hell yeah. It's actually such a cool little car. It's like driving a Shure around town. Yeah. France and Germany for a country track. Honestly, yeah, France is all high-speed kinks. And then some funny little bits in the south. Germany, again, Germany is basically just the Indy 500. If you simplify it enough, it is just a rectangle. Everyone knows Canada is the best country track. I hear some guy made like 2 whole videos about this, which you can probably find on YouTube, you know. But yeah, Canada gotta be top 1 country track. Obviously, there's a lot of countries I didn't include, and it depends how you draw them. Honestly, a sleeper could be Croatia. I feel like it's got some interesting features. Little hairpin. And some nice high-speed straights. I'm trying to think what else would be good. Honestly, like a Vietnam could work well. Ooh, let's see if I can get the marker board of this thing. Can it drive onto the ramp? What was the MR2's problem? That's not meant to be a difficult thing. Hell yeah. What about Pakistan? I can't, off the top of my head, visualize the shape of Pakistan. I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like it's kind of like tall and slanted. I can see the vision, but I think it would end up being a relatively simple track. Honestly, I think India might be a better shout. This marker ball is going to be like in that drum. You have to jump on top of it. How would one go about that? Just trying to see if there's like a way to, like a convenient ramp around here. No. We'll figure out all the marker balls another time. Yeah, I feel like India would go kind of hard as a track. There's a lot of countries in the world though. I think honestly some of the smaller ones might do really well because you would see the details a bit more. Chile would be goated? No, I don't think so. Perhaps honestly, with the little ultra south region, Patagonia, Argentina might work really well. In the same vein as like long and thin, but it's like got a bit more width to it. Like Chile is Jeddah. I know that has the flick as well. Actually, that has the really southern bit, doesn't it? I still think Argentina's got a little bit more going for it. Peru could work as well. Yeah. Perhaps it's a topic we shall need to revisit in the future. Perhaps. I'm the guy on Reddit that asks what you think about Tesco car park. Do you mean the Tesco car park Caesar's Palace layout? I did see that one. Afghanistan has a weird little hairpin. Don't tell Bernie Ecclestone, because Bernie the kind of guy to advocate for a race in Afghanistan. Ukraine would be okay. Ukraine actually would work quite well. That again is like Ukraine is like old school 1950s Silverstone. If you simplify it enough. Bulgaria, sleeper pig. I feel like Bulgaria is just like one kind of blob. I might be thinking of Romania. Ooh, Dan! Oh, Dan! You're driving a Colin McRae. Cigarette car. Daniel, in chat, can you please confirm, do you own this in the game? Or has the game just awarded you a cigarette sponsorship? And it's actually taken the cigarettes out. It's taken the 555 off. Lovely stuff. Do a stream where you go over all, if not most of the countries. Bro, there's like 190 countries. But I'd want to do it properly and actually like draw the layout at the very least. And they take a hot minute to do each one in Photoshop. Like we could just sit and look at the map and talk about it, but like I'd like to visualize it a bit more than that. If I get like a tier list maker, then maybe with just the country outlines, we could sit and go through it one time. We'll see, we'll see. I'm gonna kill this guy in this Yaris. Yep. My guy just had like a 80-mile-an-hour head-on collision with a wall. Cheeky little inside line. There's another cigarette car. Where are we going? This way. It's 2 laps as well, that's fine. Oops, shit. It's a squeeze! I would actually love to see a race like this in real life. Obviously, super infeasible because a crash in a place like this would be so lethal. But it would be really cool to see. All right. Got a whole other lap to get P1. Should be no problem. Bro, that was tires. Why are the tires that solid? Forza Horizon Monaco. It would need to be about half the width. No, no, thank you. I will kill you like I killed that Yaris. I run this race like the mafia. So do with that information what you will. It's time to come for Albert. We're closing in. Touching the wall doesn't help, but we're closing in. I see they always drive on the tarmac bit, like they refuse to go on the dirt bits. Even though he's in a rally vehicle. Excuse me, Albert. Just gonna squeeze on in there. Thank you, Albert. Very kind. Very kind. Good luck making the overtake now. Whoa, 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 whoa. I didn't mean try it. I'm sorry, Albert. I can't accept this. I'm so sorry. You're gonna have to stay back there. No, no, no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Just gotta squeeze on in there. Very nice. 1 by 0.2 from P3. We take those. We take those. Not over the line whack. It's not a win. Bro, I had 0.2 seconds. I would have come in P3 if I tried that. And to actually take some wins so chat stops roasting me.
You did it! Qualified to race a giant mech. I never thought I'd say that.
Okay.
Anyway, you complete the showcase, and that next wristband is yours.
I could take on a large mechanical robot. I don't mind. Let's try something fun to go over there. Also, someone's saying, do I have an M2? I have an M4. But I think I want to go there in... Probably not the PLP50, not gonna lie to you. I'm going back in the MR2, man. It's a beautiful car. Will there be a race at Zambia? Formula 1 race? I find it unlikely for Formula 1. Just throwing that out there.
Heading to the Chaser Zero showcase. I'm doing mine
Yes.
soon, and as a super fan of the anime, I can't wait. Just a massive mech standing between us and our new wristbands.
How is the track you're making looking?
Right?
It's looking the same as when you saw it on stream. I haven't played since we streamed on Tuesday. No, I did like 2 races yesterday. But I was planning at one point just to like sit down for an afternoon and make an entire track at the estate. I probably won't have time to do that until maybe after Canada. Just because I got a couple more videos to make this week. So... we shall see. I might even do a building stream on Saturday or Sunday. It depends. We have a Crash Happy record probably at the weekend, but the date's not finalized yet. But there'll be one more stream this week. It'll either be Saturday or Sunday, I think. And we could do a building stream then, like make a little track at the estate type thing. Okay, let's maybe drive on the left. Quite hard to see the cars coming on the right. Crash Happy recording probably Tuesday or Wednesday. Oh, in that case, I'll stream on Saturday. Is it worth it? Is the game worth it? I like it. Like, I'm gonna get a lot of value out of this game. Because I just like making stuff and I like driving around and painting the cars, and so I always get a lot of playtime out of Horizon games. It depends if you're a hangout kind of gamer or if you're more like a, you know, if you like more of a sim racing vibe or if you're more of a completionist vibe. Actually, Horizon is great as a completionist game, I've always found. Crash Happy GTA? That would be fun. How about we do like a full Crash Happy GTA roleplay server? But also, someone was asking earlier, will I be playing GTA 6? I will be playing GTA 6 non-stop. I'll definitely stream it. I maybe won't stream it like all the time I'm playing, because I like to just enjoy it for myself. So I'll probably stream like my first playthrough and then some online. I assume online will be live from day one this time. Obviously, with GTA 5, it took a few weeks before GTA Online became a thing, I want to say. Like, it was single player only for a bit. I'll definitely be playing some of that. And actually, if we get all of Crash Happy playing that and doing some like GTA 6 online races and stuff, that would be great. So I was reading that chat message. Can't even launch the game because it has some stupid arbitrary limit where if you don't meet the minimum specs, it won't even launch. RX 580 still ran Horizon 5. Well, I mean, if you don't meet the minimum specs for the game, that does suggest that you can't run the game. Like there is a physical limit, right? Like, I agree, it sounds like your PC should be fine, but the line has to draw somewhere because they can't make it work down to, like, you know, 20-year-old GPUs and stuff. Have I got a console for GTA 6 yet? No. But I'll be getting one as a business expense in due course. I think we've got a bit of time before GTA 6 comes out, right? I don't think... It doesn't have a release date yet, does it? Also, I see the rice. I see the little curry man. Yes! We're in the Shohei Ohtani region. I don't know why, guys. I've been getting a lot of baseball content on YouTube recently. I guess it's because I keep clicking it. I do find baseball to be fascinating. I've never watched like a full MLB game. I don't know if you're maybe like supposed to watch a full MLB game. Obviously, they're incredibly long. I would definitely like to go to one next time I find myself in the US in baseball season. I think that'd be fun. Just get absolutely shit-faced in the stands. Releases on my birthday. Interesting. November 19th, in theory. I could imagine it being delayed again. We shall see. We shall see. Yeah, I could get a console by then. Well, I say that. I hope I can afford a console by then. That would be nice. I do have to do a massive trip to Spain before that. It's just going to be a little bit expensive, I think.
Isn't it? Go get him.
So, what is this message? Baseball is boring, watch cricket. What an insane message.
flight systems online. Power level optimal. Chaser 0. Initialization complete.
Do I drive into the mech? Do I just try and hit the mech? Like... Bro, it's hardly a race, is it? When he can rollerblade through trees.
Victory forecast at 80%.
No matter how good the Acura is, it can't do that. It really feels like a pity victory if I end up beating this thing, because bro can jog faster than my car's top speed. He's not even full sprint, and he's about to take out a piece. Okay, fine. That would have been bad for city infrastructure. I feel like. I got distracted. I got distracted by the mech. Let's try that again. Baseball's good at background / second monitor content. I don't think I'd ever really watch it apart from in person. I would love to go there and just like be in the stands. You know, just like go with a couple of friends, hang out, get lunch in the stands, have a couple of drinks. If it's a nice day particularly. That sounds like a good day. Other than that, like I would never watch a game.
Analyzing velocity. Victory forecast at 80%.
There's not many sports that I care to watch live. I watch F1, I watch the NFL. That's it. That's enough, honestly. Live sports takes a lot of time. Death penalty for Ocon.
Executing splashdown.
Yeah, it's a crazy type of racing when the penalty for speeding in the pit lane is getting thrown into the sun. But that is just F1, you know, 21:30 for you.
Gorging excess water from intake vents.
Ooh, what is that? I hear in the background. The Canva Noob, welcome in on Prime. How are we doing? Brand new Prime subscriber.
Operating at 150%. Caution advised.
Okay. Obviously the mech doesn't talk as much as Jordan. I feel like if it did more, it might start to get into Jordan territory, and that's a dangerous place to be.
Collision avoidance protocol. Assembly.
Let's be real, this is not a race. I have no hope of actually beating the mech. It feels like the mech can travel about 500 miles an hour when it wants to. And can fly. Look, he's just toying with me. He's just toying with me. It's hardly a contest!
Ready for expulsion.
Obviously, we're going to do something at the end where he slows right down and I overtake him. And it's like, oh, you beat the mech. I didn't, mate. I didn't. It's a hollow victory if I do.
Power systems operating at 200%. Extreme caution.
Oh, he's gonna overheat and not be able to finish the race. It's a hollow victory. A human error victory. Someone forgot to put coolant in the mech again. Ever heard of having fun?
I don't believe many can say they beat Chaser Zero in a showdown across Tokyo City. Congratulations.
Bro spun out on the final lap. Cinema sins over here.
Here you go. One blue wristband.
A beautiful blue wristband.
Now, your next wristband waits behind this Horizon Rush event.
Oh.
It's a cold one.
I clearly haven't even been to the mountains yet.
And you'll be driving faster, Class A cars.
Ooh.
Perfect for these new events.
Very nice. I feel like I've got a couple Class A's. We could go try some of these new events. Sports Utility Heroes. Ugh. Gross. Total all-wheel drive. What other things do we have? Total supercars. Eclectic domestics. Unlimited off-road. Modern super saloon. Total all-wheel drive. Buggies and off-road. Retro rally. Might need some new cars, it seems. What else do we have? Festival playlist danger sign. Let's try and get that at least. I know the perfect vehicle. Also, if Qatar and Abu Dhabi get cancelled, what races would you have replace them? It's an interesting question. You obviously have to consider it's going to be in November and December. I do love the idea of going to Silverstone at that time of year. It would be horrible because it would just be like... Inevitably, it will be drizzling because it's the UK. But if it does, like, have worse weather and basically you just can't race, that would just be a bit of a shame. I would definitely be up for doing a double header at Interlagos. 2 Interlagos races. Can't complain with that one. But if we're talking like after Las Vegas, then I feel like something Southern Europe is probably a good idea weather-wise. So maybe doing, honestly, Portimao, perfect choice. Istanbul, not bad either. One of those two. I don't think people would be too unhappy with the Sepang. Watch them go to Sepang, and then it's like the worst race you've ever seen because the cars just don't suit it now. People have been asking for it back for a decade, and then you get it, and it's like, oh. Or, hear me out, just like the good old days, season finale in Adelaide, and we can have the championship decided by someone flipping their rival upside down. Never tried that in Adelaide, and it could be a lot of fun. What's that car? No, I don't want it. Caesar's Palace for the final race. Caesar's Palace, but it's the exact same location now with a building on it, and so they're going like through a casino. I'm assuming you saw that Red Bull show run where they drove a car through a Vegas casino a couple years ago. Just that, but like a competitive race. Apparently no one goes to Vegas anymore anyway, so it'll be empty regardless. It's the perfect place for it. No, but I always advocate for Portimao. I'm a big Portimao enjoyer. And I'll take an Istanbul. I know obviously we're getting both those things in the near future anyway, so... Final in Sao Paulo. I mean, that's how it should be. You should have the season finale in Interlagos. That's just the correct way of doing Formula 1. Also, I just saw there's a drag strip down there. I just need to do one thing real quick. Just let me swap cars, guys. Where's Nissan? Thank you. Pikes Peak as a season finale. Well, if you want to see half the grid go flying off the side of a mountain, then yeah. It'd be entertaining for one lap. Also, Pikes Peak, not a lap. That's a point-to-point race. Just got to absolutely demolish this drag strip real quick. I love that sound. Yes! Get to 10th. There we go. We'll take a 14.2 half mile. We'll take a 14.2 half mile. That's not too shabby. Where's that marker board? Oh, there it was. But then there was a danger sign, which I feel like we just need to do the exact same thing. Is it just going up this mountain? It's quite hard to see in the dark, but I feel like... Yeah, it's from the top. Okay. Season finale in Canada would go hard. It wouldn't. It actually wouldn't. Like, for the meme of racing in Canada in December, haha, very funny. But straight up, just not a great track for a season finale. You want a raceable track. You want, like, an Interlagos or a Silverstone. Because if you do have two people on close points, you want a track where they can be, like, dive-bombing each other. Where they can be, like, constantly trying to make passes. So, a track like that is ideal. Yeah, honestly, Interlagos season finale is what we need. If that... Oh, God, Jesus Christ. Yes! Actually, can we go back up it the other way? So, Macau? Macau famous for its wheel-to-wheel racing. Last few races of the year, guys. We'll go Monaco, then we'll go Macau, and then we'll do the PAL Grand Prix circuit. And then just the Indianapolis Speedway. Not the road layout, just the Speedway layout in F1 cars. I think I've damaged the car. It does not want to drive in a straight line in the slightest. We're doing the danger sign in reverse. Hell yeah. Nice. Right, let me see if I can get a better run up on this thing. I feel like if this is flat, I can just come at it straight from up here. Flat's not the right word. But we can get it. We can make it work. Reduce the airtime. Let's get the traction down. I think we hit about 200 kph last time. I think it's actually going to be slower this time. Way worse. Hell yeah. I think I just brokered the car. Wait, incorrect car? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, what? I have to do it in an A-class Japanese car, and I'm in an S-class Japanese car. 1 second. What do I have? I guess I do it in the Evo 8. It's gonna have to be. It's gonna have to be. Bremgarten season finale. Isn't half of it just like housing nowadays? It's certainly a public park. I'll get out of the way of the drag strip. But no, obviously, guys, the only real choice for a race is the one and only Automobil Verkehrs- und Übungsstraße. It's still there. I mean, the banking's gone, but you can just do the flat layout instead. And it is a masterpiece of track design. I've been, I can confirm, there's on-site accommodation, which is actually surprisingly quite nice. And, you know, Berlin can get a little cold in the winter, but it can't be that bad. Can't be that bad in December. Could definitely host an F1 race. Right, let's see what we can do. Why did you have to put a danger sign behind a corner? Okay, that was like 192. Oh! Hey! 3-star. Nice. We take those. We take those. Let me get my little beans off to the side. Let's find another race to do. Whoa! I think I might have hit a family of 4 in their, in their commuter vehicle. Oh no. I might have committed some kind of vehicular manslaughter. These things happen. Alright, what are we up to? Let's try. I don't really want to buy a house, not gonna lie. Not for $500,000. Save that money for cars. I feel like... Let's do a retro rally race. Surely my old Evo would count as that. Surely. Sorry, Reverse Spa or the Cannonball Run as the F1 season finale. So, firstly, those are two quite different things. I would love to see the Cannonball Run. My one issue with the Cannonball Run is it's on public roads, and if someone happens to like hit a pedestrian in an F1 car, that doesn't typically end very nicely for anyone involved. I have sadly seen the videos. Spa reverse. I feel like actually F1 cars would be okay at Spa reverse. Like, obviously people joke about flying down Radion, but surely they would just stick it. Like, your steering might go kind of light on the right-hander, like Radion 1, but you'd probably just be fine. I reckon, honestly, just as a curveball, we should host a season finale like on a karting track. Not in karts, like still F1 cars. But we'll stick them on like one of the Daytona outdoor tracks. And just see how they get on with it, really. F1 cars at Rye House. Hamilton obviously gets the home advantage, but, you know, someone always does. Hello. Buckmore Park.
My PC can't play this game, so I'm here to play with your sanity instead. A button, blood type, emoji, a button, blood type, emoji, a
Good.
button, blood type, emoji, a button, blood type, emoji, a
Great.
button, blood type, emoji.
Thank you, Denks. Very kind. To, and I quote, play with my sanity. How nice of you. But no, thank you, man. 6 months of Twitch. Lovely stuff. Nice. Oh yeah, we found out yesterday that for those of you who are YouTube channel members, you can use the YouTube custom emotes in text-to-speech. And they are incredibly long in the text-to-speech, as it turns out. That's my own fault, because I'm the one who named them. I'm not going to get that board right now. Oh, I think I'm going to do a stream at one point, and we'll just try and 100% this game. And we'll get all, like, the crazy difficult boards and stuff. But for now, I'm looking for a bit of rubbing and racing. Not necessarily in that order. Not as good as the steam locomotive emoji. What were the other ones? I feel like Walther yesterday, you were sending some of the other transport emojis, and those two are incredibly verbose. Just incredibly long when he reads them out. But there's a whole host of vehicles in the emoji keyboard. Ah, the Takashiro region. I've not been here before, apparently. You've heard of the initial D gutter technique, but have you heard of the Mr. V fence technique for getting around a corner? Oh. Oh, actually beautiful lines through there. NYC Street Circuit is just Avis, but two 90-degree corners. That's just Jeddah! That's just what Jeddah is! I love to joke about Avis because it's such a ludicrously stupid track. But clearly Saudi Arabia didn't understand the irony in my voice, and those motherfuckers just built the damn thing again and called it Jeddah. But yeah, the New Jersey track, which we never got in 2013, would have been kind of like a love child of Baku and Jeddah, looking at the layout. I know Tomo did a video when he went to New York and he like walked around it. It's not entirely clear like what the track would have driven like from that, but it's interesting just to see like the kind of area it's in. It would have been cool, to be fair. It was right on the seafront. You would have seen the New York skyline in the background. Like, it actually does make sense. It makes more sense than doing a race like in Manhattan, because then you can see Manhattan. Like if the race was there, then you wouldn't be able to see shit. Like the buildings would be just next to the camera. What do I get? A McLaren Sabre 21. What the hell? I thought it was just one race. I can do 3. Cheddar stayed in the water too long, shriveled up. Jeddah looks like you left it in the pocket of your jeans and then put them in the washing machine. Oh, Dan's driving a little Celica. Very nice. Let's get a picture of these cars. What is this? I think a small glitch has happened to this Golf. That doesn't feel quite right to me. Hell yeah. $44 out of 619 cars. This must be flat. Easy flat. Dan was too scared to take it. I should not have lifted off there. Easy flat. I also lifted off there, to be fair. Easy flat. Flat round here. Flat round here. Flat round here. Lovely stuff. See, this is why I was playing on the expert difficulty. Because now they're just cheating way less. It's way too easy. I'll do 2 more laps of this. Let's try and earn some style points. See if we can hit like a naughty drift around here. Wait. Car does not want to drift. No, it doesn't want to drift in the slightest. It's correcting itself. It's too well tuned. Yep, that was stupid. That was a bad idea. I can get P1 back. Excuse me. Excuse me. Nice. P2. Oh, I thought it was going to the left. It is, in fact, not doing that. Is that a Renault 5? Do my eyes deceive me? Or am I just bad at car spotting? It is a Renault 5! Get your French away from me. Okay, no drifting on this one. It doesn't work. Let's just finish this race. Is Kimi winning his 4th this weekend? No, I genuinely think George has the best chance of winning this weekend. I'm not sure about the legality of titanium dioxide in Canada. But I know for a fact that Russell has always gone well in Canada. I thoroughly expect it to be one of those two. Like, Mercedes also goes well in Canada. It's just a good track for them. There's obviously reports of like another major upgrade from McLaren this weekend. And they were obviously very quick in Canada last year. When they weren't in the wall. So my outside pick would be Piastri. But I have to go with Russell. It's my favorite to win. Cutting corners? I think you'll find I hit every single one of those flags. That's the whole point of the flag system, is to designate where the corner is. I did not miss a single one. Right, 2 more races in this series. Titanium dioxide is allowed in Canada. Kimi should have a good result in that case. A P2 is on the cards for the twink we see. Where's the next one? This? Yes. Yes. Yeah, what do you guys think? I feel like, sadly, Canada, not a good track for Ferrari. So I'm not expecting particularly anything great from them. It definitely feels like it's going to be a Mercedes-McLaren shootout this weekend. You say the twink like he's the only one on the grid. Genuinely, since the inclusion of Kimi Antonelli, like, there are other twinks, yes. And also, let me clarify. They're not actually, and A little bit creepy to... It's not like sexual objectification, but like Twink specifically refers to someone in like the gay dating scene. But if they were in the gay dating scene, there's multiple drivers who would be classed as twinks, of course. But none of them are as twinky as Mr. Antonelli. I think we can all agree on that one. Did I get that board? I did. Nice. I think it's just the curly hair, just like sets him a level above that no one else can really match.
There's a rumor of a very rare
I missed a bowl.
BMW nearby. Check the clue.
Ooh, new treasure
I
car.
have to search the railway. Maybe under the bridge?
How long is the railway? Wait, what did she say? Railway in the Hokubu region. How big is that? How do I even know which region is which? Shit. I'm not being funny, right? It doesn't say the regions on the map. You just kind of have to... Oh, wait. Ah.
The region here is unique, offering a different side of Japan to explore.
Ah.
Discover, take pics, and drive every road you can.
Oakley dokley. I could get on board with that. So you have to check the railway, which must be this line here. But that means surely there's like... There's quite a number of bridges. It feels like it's going to be here, to be honest. Or maybe there. Or that's... No, that's a road bridge. But all the way up to here. Man, that's a lot. That's a lot to check. That's why I want to do like a completionist day and just like do all of that stuff all at once. Thank you, Dan. Very kind of you. But yeah, as I was saying, I just think Kimmy just so heavily out-twinks anyone else on the grid that it's not even a contest. So at this point, wow, he is the twink. The definitive, the epitome. How many of these are about to get? I feel like they might be a bit too cheap on Twitch. Yep. At least it's not distracting in any way from the racing, so that's nice. As in distracting me.
Wow.
F1 Twink rating vid for Pride Month. There's so many things wrong with that. Just really feels like there's some ethical issues with making that video. I find it really weird actually, like, I don't know how often you guys, it's so loud in my headphones. I don't know how often you guys are watching like F1 short form content on things like Instagram and TikTok. But I also get recommended a lot when I go on those things just because so much of what I interact with is F1 related. And it feels like there's a big subset of, Jesus Christ, there's a big subset of those like shorts which are just people like so heavily objectifying the drivers. Which is so crazy to me. I need a thing where the WoW gets more expensive every time someone redeems it. I can just see them like piling up. I might have missed that one.
Wow.
No, I got it. Okay, cool. I missed that one for sure. Yeah. I don't have rewind on. Because I don't believe in it. Which means we've got to just redo the whole race. So many wows, man. Have I taken off all the other ones? Like, is the more source one still there? It might be disconnected because those are paid. Like, those ones take bits. So it might just be the channel points ones that are left. that's P4. Thank you. Thank you! Just need to take the lead of this race. Before the wows come back. Alright, we got this, we got this, we got this, we got this. No contest. Be a little bit safe with the gates now. Yes. Simply lovely.
Wow.
Thank you. What? Where the hell have the AI gone? What the hell? I'm not that quick. I wouldn't even use the word quick at all. I'm just kind of fine. Yes. Yes. Alright, lovely stuff. You should do some channel points gambling so we can lose our money. We could do some gambling, Daniel. I don't think... Have you ever tried gambling, Daniel? Do you enjoy it? Sorry, not gambling. Predictions. It's a prediction market, guys. We're predicting the outcome of future random events. So it's entirely skill-based and therefore legal. Buenos tardes, Senor V. Looking forward to Montreal this weekend. I am. You know what? I feel like one thing. Obviously, lots of people have been very negative about F1 so far this season. And they've been complaining about the cars, blah, blah, blah. Very boring at this point. But I really feel like lots of the problem is actually just the fact that it's taken 5 months just to do 4 races. Like, I feel like if we didn't have these huge gaps at the start of the season, people would be a lot more positive about F1, but it's just allowed this, like, negativity to creep into the fan base. So I'm very excited, and I'm excited to then, you know, get back into more regular, like, racing every weekend or 2 weekends. I complained about getting this stuff, and then it gives me, like, a 10,000 credits. Subaru Legacy. Great. Look at all the expensive vehicles. Whoa! Okay, I'll take the Fair Lady. That's a nice car. That's a cool car. Looking forward to me racing all the straights. I never said I was going to rate all the straights. I said I was going to do what is a straight. Which genuinely is a big question. The problem is, I would love to release that on June 1st. I don't have enough time to make that video by June 1st at this point, sadly. Where's the next race in that series gone? I feel like it's like white. There it is. Yeah, I've always thought I'd want to release that on June 1st. I guess I can just do it later in the month. So that might be... The plan now is always to do maybe like 2 green screens a month. And so that could be one of the green screens for June. I could get it out mid-June. What is a straight? Genuinely is a very interesting track design question. Well, I think it's interesting personally. You may have other ideas on that. Oh no, I'm stuck between... I'm stuck between the P's and a Dacia. Oh, it's a Honda, my bad. Someone for a laugh has poured these peas out of solid concrete. There we go. going to my first race, Silverstone. Anything I should know before I go? Ooh. Firstly, excellent choice for first F1 experience. Are you staying? Like, are you camping? Are you going for the weekend, or are you just going for Sunday? If you're going to Silverstone and camping, and that's your first F1 experience, literally S tier, like the best way you could possibly do it. Give me my beans. It's not beans. That's a bowl of ramen. Not the same thing. Oh no. Mild concussion. We're all good. Someone's tip is don't interact too much with the Brits. I honestly, yeah, that's fair. No, the British people are lovely, particularly if you offered to buy them a drink. Then, like a dog, they will be your friend forever. I'll be there Saturday and Sunday, not camping. Also going to Wimbledon on Monday. What the fuck? Also, what is this?
Now this is a special car. Would be nice in anyone's garage, but perfect in yours. Give it a test drive and see for yourself.
I suppose. How quick is your little fry?
Wise choice. Test before you
I remember when they first released this thing as a concept. That rear end is so cool.
Because and by the way, you can try this car one time only. I don't make the rules.
You could have fucking told me that before I got in it, you dick. One time only? No. Take it back. Take it back. Give me my car back. I can't get out of it. I can't get out of the Furai. I'm stuck inside of this Mazda. I literally just have to drive it for 2.5. Fuck it. Let's just take it down the drag strip. If you're only going to give me 2 minutes in the car, I'm going to absolutely destroy it in that time. Just you watch. Hell yeah. Oh god. Oh god. I just killed an old married couple. They were driving off on holiday for their 50th wedding anniversary and now they're splattered across the dashboard. How sad. This will teach you to lock me in a Mazda. Yeah, baby! And it gets flattened like a pancake. Nope. Seems the Mazda engineers have been working with unobtainium. Good for them. Bro, I want to get out of this car. I no longer wish to be driving the car. Please take the car away. I don't want the car. Thoughts on if they added police to Horizon? Actually, genuinely, this game would be so much fun. Even if it wasn't all the time, but if they had like a cops and robbers game mode. I would love to know who out there played GTA 4 Cops and Robbers online. Genuinely one of the best experiences in online gaming ever. Like, a good lobby of that is some of the most fun you have ever had on a video game. Mate, that's what we need to get Crash Happy to do. Get Crash Happy and then like 15 other F1 content creators. GTA 4 Cops and Robbers. That would absolutely bang. Oh, now I'm here. I don't want to be here. I want to be up there. This is just a minor inconvenience on my day, Forza Horizon. Oh. Trouble in Terrorist Town were the days. Is Trouble in Terrorist Town a Gmod game? If I'm not mistaken. Or am I thinking of something different? Yeah. Also, in the chat, ACAB, especially Paw Patrol. I definitely would have played some Trouble in Terrorist Town, but not all that much. Nah, bro, I'm not seeing the love, but honestly, GTA 4 Cops and Robbers is one of the best game modes ever. If you haven't played it, basically, I feel like it was like 20v20 servers. No, sorry, 10v10 servers, like a 20-person server. Half your cops and half your robbers, unsurprisingly. The robbers don't know where the cops are, but they just all spawn in a place somewhere in Liberty City. And then they get told an extraction, which will be like a helicopter or a boat that they have to get into. Which is normally like halfway across the map. And then the police know where the robbers are, but they don't know where the extraction is. They can't just camp at the extraction point. They have to just hunt down the robbers and like guess where they're going. And so as the robber, you're like scrambling, trying to steal cars, etc., etc. The police start with just like a helicopter and loads of cars they can get into. And also they have loads of good weapons. And so as the robbers, you're like trying to make your way through town as fast as possible. You don't know when the police are going to find you. They just turn up randomly. So you're like making your way through town, and then out of nowhere, like a helicopter will descend on you from around a corner with two guys hanging out the side of machine guns. And then you're trying to like get across town in this stolen minivan that you've got. It's so much fun. It's so much fun. Where am I going to go get cheese this late? This is a 24-hour... There's multiple 24-hour supermarkets. It's fine. I will be trying the Big Asda at Brighton Marina. And then I probably shouldn't tell you guys my actual live location. That's probably not a great idea. But anyway, I'll try the Big Asda, and if not, then there's a couple other supermarkets I can try. But I need my cheese. I need my cheese. You can just fast travel to any stretch of road you've ever driven on. Yes, but I don't know if I ever told you, it's a driving game, and I enjoy driving places. I like the driving. Alright, one more race. And for some reason, in this retro rally championship, we then win a brand new McLaren hypercar. Get out of the way! Little Ford Puma. Easy P5. Get a couple more. Easy P3. Oh, mate. Not even a challenge. Not even a challenge. This is what Max Verstappen felt like at the Nürburgring. Hello? Hello? Being hunted down by the raptors. I keep forgetting this car has off-road tires and is the exact same speed on the grass as it is on the tarmac. Probably use that to my advantage more often. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm so locked in. There was not a wall there the previous lap. Someone has been tinkering with the layout. Oh, lovely stuff. I want my McLaren. Give me my McLaren. I'm coming for it. Wait. No, no, no! It stalled out! I thought it would just roll! No! I thought it would roll! It got jammed in first! I think I still win the championship, but... Oh, bro. You try and do one little anti-J turn and fucking bald man doesn't get the memo. Keeps the car in first. I'm just glad there's not a couple hundred people watching me do that. That'd be incredibly embarrassing. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, sorry, I think I need to take a picture of this building in the background. Ooh, a new car has been added to my garage. Yes. 1 second. See what kind of zoom lens I'm packing. Oh. Okay, yeah, she can't really see the building very well. Just hit him with the Hitchcock zoom in on the on the Evo. Wait, 1 sec. What am I doing? Okay, I just completely got that wrong the second time. Anyway.
This is a great start. More cars on our promo site means more clicks. More clicks means more visitors to the Horizon Festival, which means more budget for events. Seems too easy, but it works. Keep them coming.
This task. Take a photo at the Horizon Festival site. Read the banner behind my car. Am I not? Do I need to be, like, pressed up against the building? I think perhaps I need to be within the perimeter of the Horizon Festival circle. Let's try this. You know, actually, let's go some... let's give it a bit of a slip angle on this thing. Not that it likes to drift, but... Okay, if this doesn't count, I don't know what does. Yes! Okay, cool. Why do your graphic settings look so low? I don't know, man. They're just on whatever they're on. Why are you in my chat, like, finding reasons to criticize me? Just have a nice time. Just chill out. Okay. I feel like actually I do need to go buy cheese at some point. So maybe let's do one more race. Is this car all-wheel drive? I feel like it is. I feel like it should count. Let's do one more race and I think we're going to have to call it there. My cheese settings look empty, but I've been out of the cheese game too long. My cheese skills are dried up. I'm out of cheese practice. That's not true. I have multiple types of cheese currently in the house. I just have the wrong types of cheese. Oh, don't make me race pickup trucks. You call it the Raptor as well. Oh, Dan, you're driving the Raptor. Ooh, God. And of course, they're incredibly fast. Yes, great. Let's see what we can do. If this track has any corners, though, then we're gonna be golden. I get the feeling maybe it doesn't. Everyone is a lot faster than me. Albert? Albert? No, I see Benz. I see Benz. Ha 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 ha! You counted out, little old Mr. V. But you'll see nobody takes a medium speed corner like me. Cold Wave lost it on landing. Very nice. JD once more in the lead. What is that? It's hard to tell at this distance. That's not a Golf, is it? Brother, no. No, thank you. What am I getting gapped by currently? What is he driving? That better not be a Golf. That better not be a Golf. I'm gonna have to catch up and find out. Oh, this is not the way to do it though. It's a solid 230 kph down that hill. I have no straight line speed. We'll take a P2. He's in the Trumpmobile. What was he in? No! Oh. A 2010 Golf R. Oh, with a spoiler. Ugh. I mean, I like a Golf as much as the next man, but you can't be losing a race in an Evo to a Golf. Ugh. Also, why do some of the of the bots, most of them have the crown, but then why do some of them have the like playground game symbol? Are they meant to be the gamer tag of like developers? That's pretty cool. If so, that's pretty cool. I might have just made that up. That might be not true in the slightest. Bro's full overalls and a helmet in his Golf. I mean, generational aura debt after that one. They're devs? That's kind of cool. I quite like that. I do like how your friends list like show up in the game, if they own the game. That's quite nice. I know your friends can show up like in their own liveries, I guess if they have a car that's in the right class. But that never actually seems to happen. It just puts them in a random vehicle. Very weird. Ooh, there's some beans up ahead. Full kit wanker. It is true though, man. It's whenever you go karting, it's so cringe. It's so cringe. Hell yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna call that there, guys. That's enough Forza for me because I have cheese to buy. Cheese. Oh, the Subaru was yours. Oh, very nice, very nice. Yes, guys, I need to go buy some cheese. I need to help Daniel gamble in CS, I imagine. I believe there'll be more Horizon stream on Saturday, 2 days time, and there should also be on Saturday probably a video, and that video may or may not contain the cheese I'm about to go buy, so stick around for that. Obviously Canada starting this weekend. It's all like evening times if you're European, so we've got like sprint race in fact, so sprint qualifying tomorrow. Ooh, very nice. I'm going to be watching that. Hope you guys enjoy your weekend. I'll catch you on Saturday if you're around. But until then, thank you for joining me. Thank you to all the new Twitch subs and the super chats. It's been lovely hanging out. Are the cheese and the CS gambling related? No, they're two separate degenerate activities. But I like to have a variety of degeneracy in my life. It's important to stay curious. Eat your cheese while you're losing your money on skins.